demonic ideologies. They're evil. In China, you can't say what you want. That's evil. Only some group of people decide what they want to do. The leaders of communism have offshore accounts. Criminal. You deserve to have offshore accounts. Where did you get that money from? Look at Putin, one of the richest people in the world. What business does he have? Where did he get that money from? That's communism. They deceive the people, and then they are living good, enjoying yachts. Look at the luxury apartments that these communist guys in Russia have in UK and in Europe. Luxury. And the common people are suffering. Go to Russia and see old people, retired people, suffering. Why? Ideologies that exist in this earth are demonic ideologies. The only ideology that can save your life, that can make your life better, is the ideology of Jesus Christ. That's the philosophy that you must be thinking always. That's why I told you that your thinking is important. Your own Bible tells you, as a man thinketh, that is him or her. So that means your thinking is very, very important. That's why religious Christianity does not talk anything about thinking. That means they are out of course, out of coverage area. They are useless. Yes, because Christianity doesn't talk about your thinking. They talk about believe it, say this after me, accept it. But no, human beings cannot live without thinking. That's why Jesus did not tell you to confess your sins. He rather said, change your mind. Why? You were taught to think wrongly. By who? The devil. Because the devil knows that to control you, it will take him to control your mind first. That's what the devil knows that. He knows that a human being lives dependently on mind. So the concept of the kingdom is simple, the concept of the mind. Because it was your mind that was robbed in the beginning in the Garden of Eden. So it takes us back. Your thinking must be focused on why did God create you? Your thinking must be focused on that. And why did he create you? He created you to be in charge of his earth and his property on earth. And what happened to you? You were robbed, deceived. From where? Your mind. So you lost your place of authority as a human being. You lost it. You are no more in control. That is why the world is in a mess. Brutal mess. The whole world is a terrible mess. Look at what is happening. Ideologies of gay activities, lesbianism activity. These are all philosophies. They are ideologies of people, and they have been able to inculcate it in the constitution of countries. And anytime an idea or a philosophy is constitutionalized, then it's going to bring out a culture. A culture means a behavioral pattern, behavioral pattern. Constitutions generate behaviors. Constitution builds society. Society is from the word social. Social means how we interact with each other. Our daily interactions is called social interactions, and they build up what you call society. And they are from thinking of some people. That is why when the Constitution is going to be written, they gather people from all walks of life. And some people don't care to go and be part of it. You are just a fool. Because some foolish people will go and give their foolish ideas and you will be forced to obey it. Christians in America sat down in America for years and allowed some people's philosophies push into the Constitution of America. That's why they legalize gay activities, and lesbian activities, which their forefathers did not approve. The foundations of America is shaking now. That is why America is hot. China, nobody China is shaking America, and America is shaking and afraid. Common Russia is shaking America, and America is frightened and is afraid. Why? The foundations of America are broken. And of course, if the foundations are broken, what can the righteous man do? That is why Christianity is useless, because it couldn't save America. Christians in America sat down for the 10 commandments that their forefathers put in the Constitution, and in the school, in the library, in every place to be removed. The 10 commandments used to be in parks, train stations, bus stations, everywhere, so that the people can remember God's commandment. But today, some people went and challenged in the Constitution when the Christians were sitting down, unconcerned, and they were able to put it into the Constitution. And it is now producing a culture. Societal behavior produces cultures. Utiona uma obi adwin eti usua dwe, because ebinumu adwin adwin fin adwin body. Enti na ye bre o Ghana ha. Adenti na Ghana ha ye bebre anyame asrae. Hey, Japadia Ghana ewo ensese Ghana ni bre ta. And so ebinumu adwin body nti no wo mo nkoa ne wo mo fiefo ene didi eduduo no ebre. Adenti na enipa bebre o Ghana yi entimi nya insuo papa enno. Ebinumu adwin body. Sa adwin body ena yedi atu ye nie ama adani culture of life. The culture of life na abamu. Ama asori dem kra no. Obi di sika pakra na ye mbisa se ufa onya sika ye fi. Udwuma be na wo ye mbisa. Eno anu se ebe ma wa onya papa e wa asori dem. Se sika ni e kro sika kra ye mbisa. Adenti adwin dunia enipa binom aye. The Constitution ayo Ghana ha ye di tumi bebre ama president, and is a president adwin enko said the boy nyina ye na etimu na ye pre ekosi say 4 years na ebe tu abayi no. That is a rubbish constitution. Yes. Constitution na ye wo Ghana ha ama ye yimpanyimfo a ye bomo hoka I from Council of State. Hey, 4 years beba ni wiye no Ghana be boka over 100 million Ghana cedis on Council of State in Kofoyi. I'm on number 15 and 20. Say you almost say woman intimate advising your president. Now you hear? I be a taiti. Yet me, omutimi advising president. So now I fa. Some now I die. I didn't know more. One said identity. A bit much in see and I get the training now. I am as a culture. Uncle for you, my mama dying, you bet your moka, you bet Tolankuza, mamma, you bet mamma sitting allowance. Omuko tell me to be a moa. When I saw it there, my baby changed. Our people don't have water to drink. This is what some people are doing. This is a mind that they are constitutionalized, creating a culture of evil. That is why your thinking must change. Don't come here with that religious thinking. We are going to heaven. Some useless concept. We are going to heaven. How about that? What about that? Did you not come from heaven? Look at you. I'm going home. And so, did somebody say you are going to the bush? Every human being came from home. All of you came from home. That you are sitting here watching me. You came from home to come on the internet to watch me. What's the big deal if you are going back home? Does it make any sense? There's no big deal in it. But what is the big deal? The big deal is, why are you here? That is the big deal. That is the big deal. Your going to heaven is no big deal. It will shock you. The people that are preaching about heaven will not near the gates of heaven. It will shock you. Yes. It will shock you. Jesus already settled with them on earth. He said, you hypocrites. Jesus settled them already in Matthew 23, verse 13, and verse 15, worse. Jesus said to those people who preach about heaven, who preach religion, that you do not enter the kingdom, and you block people from entering. You block people from entering. You block people from entering. And you yourself do not enter. That is what Jesus said. And Jesus already said, woe unto you. Finish. They are finished with you. The dangerous part is the verse 15 of Matthew 23. Jesus said, you make somebody you have warned as somebody you will send to heaven. But you end up making that person a 2 times candidate. A 2 times candidate of hell. That's what Jesus said. That's what Jesus said. That means religion has messed us up. So our thinking is wrong. Just like the politicians' thinking that is wrong, that is making Africa suffer unduly. The whole continent of Africa do not have to suffer at all. But our crooked politicians put their ideas in leadership, and it ends up making African countries suffer for no reason. Even the poorest nation in the world, Burkina and Mali, as African countries, they have resources that can take care of them. Yes. Mali has uranium. Burkina Faso has gold. And they are not big countries. In fact, they don't have any big population. They are small countries. Togo has gold as well. And other minerals. Clinker. What is the population of Togo? It's up to 6 million. Mali, how many are they? Burkina Faso. God has blessed the continent of Africa so much so that no African should suffer, but we have become the poorest people in the world. Why? our politicians' thinking is crooked. And Jesus said he was born to make crooked things straight. That is one of the missions of the Dominion Gathering. To make every crooked thing straight. Every rough thing must be smoothed out. Every mountains must be brought low. Every valleys must be filled. So if you don't think like this, we don't need you here. We don't need you here. Because this is not a gathering that is gathering to collect offerings and tithe from people. No. We are gathering to gather people and transform their lives to think the way I am talking. Their thinking must create philosophies that will bring a way of life that is called culture. The goal of God is to bring a new culture to the earth. That's what God said, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. That's what God wants. What is the will of God? The culture of heaven manifest on earth. What is the will of God? The culture of heaven brought down to earth. This is what God is looking for. That's the goal in the mind of God. And that's why he sent Jesus. That's what he sent Jesus. When John the Baptist was introducing Jesus, he said that so that the crooked things shall be made straight. So that the rough places shall be smoothed out. So that your crooked life shall be straightened out. Your rough life shall be smoothed out. The mountains of your life shall be leveled. And the valley shall be filled. So that you can effect that in your community. Effect it in your city. Effect it in your nation. And effect it totally in the whole world. That's what God is targeting his goal on. The goal of God is not for you to go to heaven. That's not his goal. That's why Jesus said, I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven. Once you are on earth. If his goal was for you to go to heaven, he would say, when you die, I will give you the keys. But he said, no, once you are living on earth, I will give you the keys. Why? Because your decision must affect the heaven. God respects you so much and values you so much. He wants you to make a decision to affect him. God. Of course, when a father has finished raising his children and a mother, they sit in their house and the children are the one who make decisions for them. Is that not it? Yes. That is how God is. God is a father. And he's looking forward to see his children make decisions to affect him in heaven. Not for them to be running to heaven. That's a disgrace. That's a uselessness. Childishness. No more weeping when we go to heaven. Childness and more from my dream. And no quasia dream. You could do heaven by about 90 Sikakokoso. Why do you suck? And then into the Yesu Yesu said the bear, and we are still quasia sending never come to an end. And into the Yesu Basa. Into the Moka say, Nimma Ibema and Pupobia Begri. I'm gonna be a walk assassin so Bia, you bet me a Filinina. Maybe a nipa green and coffee, a cook at a green, you best straightening now. A green below my hair rough. You be my green a gay, you best straightening a green now. Now, Bema be a green beer, said a young man, no, control bad on an international. So, Bema be no, I green in a make up Uncle Bema, why being correct. I greening in a yes to pass it. You bet me telling I greening no matter to correct stand. Yes, our master will be call heaven. And can we call heaven to now by anchor? I didn't know because say, Mamma heaven Safuano Sebramo was as so. And can you say, oh, Conon Ebema support? But also more satisfaction, or say, I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven. Remember, oh, heaven and Safwa, name to know, assembly a woman pay your assassin, and know the heaven bay. Anything about the town, lost bread. Was it said the mayor and Yami pen, bear assassin? The pen in the air, then the culture of heaven. Culture cry, I can't say with people, culture. Culture. And before no more, almost sorry, prophet, I can't clean a kakra, and maybe someone. And culture, I can't say. Amamre. Yes. Yami pen in the say, a so amamre bet cost assassin. And yet, Yamamre born in a Mamre be pre na was at this one, a mamre bonny and one nipa or in a time, yes, I'm a friend and actor. A mamre ben. We in Tony Diana and Ukraine and Trump. And the penny for the year at dear and your papa, now you or your penny. So a penny no and penny for dear, as I can't little. Yes, we are penny some. You're near penny says oh yeah. So one year penny says oh yeah, and Mofra your back. After all, Bible said, God said, come and let's reason together. Nyame Krampo, or say any part that's a brana minimum on fire green. Nyame, the better president can't say Embrane and no value. Your fire green be a catch and wire. Ministers would also, may appoint to was on Tikra. Parliamentarians are supported. And then I am a factor expenditure. Last new statistics, yes, 100 and something billion revenue. 100 and something billion. Yeah, expenditure then 200 and something billion. Where is business?
Wrong business.
Muslim president, ministers, near then, and so to me who simple economics. Very simple economics. Simple economics, me and me high. I thought that me here to do on Makola. I did not mean here on Makola now, me call a domo cotono. Me cotono 10 cities, 20 cities. Now I saw that for Land Cruiser. A prepare to a good, free fear, pull to Makola. I could pack it sometime. Now I got top, I did 10 cities. Who did me papa me a TV for? Yes! Who is TV? I say I can't just who is TV for? Yes! And it's together me guy car. Now my 90 I could not drop coins, so now my fat drop 3 cities, 5 cities. Now my call my collar, now my copper my 10 cities. And the mess have a fear, make car my ball. Any idea my tongue yet 30 cities. Banka Midika, a cockroom, Messabano, Midika, Boka, 150 cities. Makopa did 10 cities. Anything I call IMF, no. Mom go school, no. Idea I call IMF, no one thing. Mismanagement is our problem in Africa. Mum is down my pitches for. Presidents now will be African man here, go we are basketball. Clap again. What Africa? President came out, more than 50. Who could do Britain? Yeah, the money now go basketball. Britain from my idea. I said, come do a good trouble. Yes. You want to come and help the people, you come and become a law king on the people, making the people suffer. Expenditure, government expenditure is our biggest problem in Africa. Useless expenditures. Europe. President Binomukov visited President our Netherlands. Me who presidents will not mock a bicycle. No mock a bicycle. And I'm chrome hair and Yama Koso visiting president. Ghana, Africa, president to be by there, pocket coin. Yeah, quite easy. Yes, I bet the American Vice President back Ghana. Here some of our or the 100 million abre. Any other 5 countries. Mumpuadi. Do you know that American embassy, if 1 million Ghanaians apply 1 year, American embassy will make 1 million times $200. Have you realized that? How much is that? $200 million. Our visa fee alone. If 1 million Ghanaians apply in 1 year, America makes $200 million. Is my mathematics correct? Yes. And you come and give 5 countries $1 million. Are we jokers here? And our leaders are clapping. Oh! You see the ideas that we have in our minds, they are not correct. We don't have correct ideas. This country is so blessed that we shouldn't be collecting chicken monies. I saw something on the internet. Somebody took some 2 rocks. And when they meet each other, fire is coming. And the person said, we will not show our presidents where the rock is coming from. I said, oh, praise the Lord, it's good. Hide it. Yes. Because when you show them, they'll go and give it to the white man, and then we will be eating grass. Yes. What they used to make your phone, computers, all the chips in the world comes from Congo. Common stone comes from Congo. Look at our brothers and sisters in Congo. Look at their lives. They can't even allow government to rule there. And it is the plans of the developed countries though. They sponsor all these rebels. Because when the country is in order, they can steal. Yes! What is wrong? The thinking of our leaders. Thinking. That's why you need to change your thinking. Tell the guy sitting there, look, we don't want this crooked thinking. This crooked thinking is why Jesus came. So that every crooked place shall be straightened. Every crooked thinking mind shall be straightened up. We are fed up. Must I die and leave my grandchildren to suffer the way I suffered? My country's currency is valueless. Do you know the last time we got a 4x4 to buy? How much was it costing us? 100 million Ghana cedis. I was trying to ask people to send support. I said, if everybody raises 100 cedis, we can get it because we need to do national assignment. Today, that same car is costing 300 and over million Ghana cedis. The same car. When are we going to be able to raise this money? Why? Our money has been devalued. Somebody will say, so why does our money devalue? Because you don't produce nothing. You eat more than you produce. That's all. I just told you the expenditure you have. Our expenditure is bigger than our income. So they be a edika. Every day, edika. Anything that you see, you know, is useless, you know. Meanwhile, your Juma, you bet your mind so. My and we are seeing now will look for our city. But are they just had money now? Say Ghana, ye out there at check Malaysia for. One more, a year at Benulia, nobody has had Brian, Yolo Gallon, Kufo Gallon. Uko Ghana and Cumbia, Ufo Gallon, and what and a Promiwa. You are pure from Ufo Gallon, water, pure water bottle, empty bottles in a top. Yeah, Bill. Omako Yehu Mama, assistant is saying, and ya away. Wow, a beautiful friend in say, I bet, yes. Yes, oh, you. That's any penalty. That is why Jesus came. He came that you would change your mind. You politicians of Africa, hear me. Change your mind. You have a mind of begging. Beggar's mind. Change our mind. Our presidents must change their minds. Wasting money on unnecessary things. I'm not saying the governments are not doing what is right. Look at this government running free SHS. It's a brilliant idea. It will educate the people to become sensible. But there are other things we do in government that doesn't make sense. Look at the last time. The equipment that the police, the fire, the military were giving. Good, excellent. So that they can fight against terrorists. These criminals calling themselves terrorists. Some criminal boys, they think they are hard. Do you know there are people who are harder than them? That can discipline them to no nonsense. Yes. It's time for African presidents to look for traffic people and contract them. They will finish these terrorists. I'm telling you. They are hard people, though. This government is not working. Look at Nigeria. The last time one of my sons in Nigeria, a very great lawyer, called me, Prophet, I want my wife and my children to come to Ghana. So please organize. I don't want to burden you to come and stay in your house. So organize a hotel near your house so that they can live in. I said, why? He said, because